Test, test, test. Do y'all hear? Do y'all hear? Cool. Oh. Nice. And that should be synced. Yo 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 yo. It ended up taking a hot minute getting back to streaming again. But we're back. Hello. How's it going? When was the last time I streamed? Oh, building the Red Gundam 2 months ago. Aye aye aye. When was the last time I uploaded a video? Oh, over a year ago. Aye aye aye. That's crazy. But alas. Hello. My brain is pretty slow. I'm already winding down basically. I already took a shower and everything. I'm just gonna dilly-dally drawing slowly. I'll probably talk about the New York trip. I wanted to make like a tweet about it because it's been like a whole week. But I've been so lazy to make the post. So I just haven't. But maybe I will. Maybe. We never know. I'm not sure who's been watching or who's right here right now, but hello, Pong. Last few years we were in the same space a couple of times but never met. I mean, we are in the same fandom, so I wouldn't be surprised if we come across each other pretty often, or like walk past each other. Make sure my phone's silent and stuff. I forget. Oh yeah. So I moved and the Ethernet's not working. So I'm on Wi-Fi. So don't be surprised if I get randomly disconnected because I think that's just what happened right now. Hello, Min. No, that was my OBS. Sorry if I get disconnected. Yeah. How's the concert and everything? I know I'm gonna talk about it too, but if any of y'all's watched the concert, how was it? Because at least for me, I had a lot of fun. All for One was really good. That was a really cool concert. This time I got my revenge. I went both days instead of just one. Because last year I was very scared about losing class time, so I only went on Saturday and flew home Sunday morning. But that was a mistake. But so that was really good. What should I start talking about first? I mean, first check out this draft. I already have the draft for this artwork. This is one of the other ones that I had a big idea for. I have another one in mind, but still working on the draft for that. Oh, sounds like some of y'all were in the area at the time. I guess I can start talking about ANYC first. because that was the first proper Western convention that I went to. Because the only other large scale convention or like convention that I've been to is Comic It, and I know that's like a completely different thing compared to a lot of this stuff like Anime Impulse, AFK, ANYC, AX. So I really wanted to try going to one of those for a long time, and considering it's my last year in the United States, at least living here, so I figured it was like my last good chance to go. So I'm really glad I made kind of the jump to just say fuck it and go this time. It was a lot of fun, but I also realized how much more exhausting it is compared to Comic It, because at least for maybe this is not how a lot of people commonly go about these conventions, but I was there basically the whole day for Friday and just as long as I could for Saturday before AFO. But holy, it's very, it challenges my endurance because the doors open pretty early and I walk in pretty early, and then I'm just there for like what, 10 hours, which is kind of crazy. Because Comic It, yes, you have to line up like from early in the morning, but what realistically you're only going to be walking or just going to be up doing things from maybe noon to 4 o'clock. Like that's still tiring, but at the same time that's like what, only 4 to 5 hours of like, doing stuff, right? And a lot of the lines are just it's hectic but it's organized. But for stuff like ANYC, I was there the whole day, especially Friday. So I was there from 10 to 8 p.m. I don't think after the fact I thought about it, but I don't think a lot of people actually do that. They probably only go for the time periods they do for like the panels they want to go to. Hey, Funban, hi. But it was really fun. I really wanted to check out the artist alley, how that felt being in an actual or like being in a Western convention. I really had fun checking that out too. It's very interesting seeing just the stark contrast in art styles between stuff in Comic It and stuff over here. There's It was really cool just seeing the tables just spread out vertically so high up, because we don't do that at Comic It. And mostly it would just be the posters if you're on like a wall or if you're boothing at the wall. So it was really cool seeing just towering tables all in all the aisles. And that I'm really glad I checked out in the morning, because I know that, or I tried checking it out in the afternoon for both days, but holy, it sucked walking through. But I still had a lot of fun. I checked out some tables, said hi to some of my mutual artist friends and stuff. I got some stuff. Hello, Saudi. That reminds me, or that this trip. Actually, I should get to that later. I'm talking with a lot of friends and stuff. But let me check the chat. The ANYC with brother couldn't get tickets to AFO. Hope you all were able to check out the concert at least, like through the stream. But I mean, ANYC was already a lot of fun to begin with. Oh, I had insane FOMO of not being able to prepare a cosplay, because I think I tweeted it once, just really just a throwaway kind of tweet of saying I wanted to try something new. I've been too busy, so I haven't been able to really get to it, but I've had cosplay in the works. I won't say what Kamen Rider got, but it's been pretty slow. I'm also kind of just like waiting on waiting on income to be able to actually get enough funding to make the cosplay. But I wish I could have gotten at least a helmet done because so many people were cosplaying. It felt like it almost felt like a Halloween party or something like that. I know, and it's cool because you can see a lot of people go in there to either just like casually cosplay or to professionally cosplay, and there's just like a really big variety of all what people are cosplaying and the quality, and but the passion's still there. It's really cool. It was really fun being there. I asked for a lot of pictures. And I know some of them even showed up to AFO, so it's a lot of fun. I never got to check out any of the panels because I was just having too much fun walking around. Concert in person was amazing. Yes. I want to talk about that after ANYC talk, but oh, there's so much to talk. I should have written down like notes of what I wanted to talk about. I probably could, because this is probably the only sensible stream where I could actually do stuff. Could I write one right now? Stream memo. No, I should have done this before I streamed. Now I'm just gonna have like dead space. That's bad. Sat together. Yeah, this time I was able to sit together with my friends too, which was really nice. And last year I went with like one of my friends, and I was too. Well, first of all, I was there for like a very short time, so I didn't really have time to socialize with people. But I was also really shy to say hi to new people last year, so I think I missed out on the chance of making a lot of new friends. But I did make friends over like during that time, and I met them again this year, and it was a lot of fun. But this time I managed to just like get seats next to a lot of my friends, so it was a lot of fun. Actually, just like screaming at the concert. The last year I had a kind of tough audience next to me. Ones that were, I guess, didn't mesh gears with me too well. But yeah, this time it was pretty different. So it was really nice. ANYC, ANYC, ANYC. Oh, I folded and got the venue food, or food at the venue. I should have just gone out and like gotten a food truck food. I missed out on getting a lot of good food when I was in New York because for the most part, I think I was there not to really enjoy New York, but to enjoy like the convention and stuff. I should also start like drawing. But that's the thing. I really regret not being able to spend time for food because there's so much stuff I wanted to try out. It's just like the deli. I know I'm moving back to Japan like in a few months, but I wanted to check out like the ramen there because apparently it's like good enough to where they get like Michelin star ratings. I know it's just like an extension of the chains they have in Japan, but alas, I was still really curious what was going on a bit over there. I wanted to try the food trucks, but I was goofy. But I guess that gives me like a reason to come again, you know. What I'm drawing right now is one of my favorite performances at AFO. I guess oh, I don't know if any of y'all made it to synchronize the concert they had at ANYC, because I wasn't able to make it to that one because the tickets for that were way harder to get. Did y'all make it? 'Cause it sounded like it was pretty cool, but I, because I was just, I guess, talking about capping off day, basically my Friday there. But because my friends and I, we couldn't go to synchronize, we decided to just sing at karaoke. So we basically had our own, we had our own concert. And that was a lot of fun. And I'm surprised they have like really good karaoke boxes there in New York. It makes sense why like whenever I saw so many tweets of people like going to karaoke in New York. Because like they have good boxes. They have a lot of good songs. Because the ones over here, they don't really have good songs available. At least for me. Little old me. We're glazing JJK season 3 trailer later. We could. Nice strip you got there, thank you. I didn't buy the shirt though. Bye, Pong! How many giant rats did I fight off? I don't remember fighting off any big rats. Oh! There was one at the airport on the way home though. Why do I not have giraffe open? Jijimuni, where are you? Jijimuni. There we go. I really don't like how this chat doesn't update on OBS. There we go. Well, that was Friday at New York. Saturday morning, I woke up at 6 and headed out to ANYC again really early. I was very motivated to go early that day, especially because I know I wasn't gonna be there the whole day. I'm I'm bummed that I missed the Kagurabachi panel because it sounded like it was really fun, and I wanted to see Kokazano Sensei. That would have been really cool, but that's fine. I got to say hi to some people that day as well, and that was cool. But then we just headed straight to the venue for AFO. It seemed a lot smoother than last year. We didn't have to stand in like a line for a long time this time. It was really nice. I got to say hi to a lot of people just in the venue once we got in past security and stuff. And I got together with some friends that I met, and oh, this is a good chance to say I got to meet up with some artist mutuals that I haven't met before, and we ended up hanging out for like the rest of the trip whenever we could. And that was a lot of fun. It's like, it's not every day I get to just hang out in person with fellow artists and animators, so it's a lot of fun. Heck yeah. Then I think for for day one for AFO, let's get to the AFO talk. AFO was really, really cool. Day one, I was seated middle back, somewhere near that, of the orchestra. I guess if I were to say anything, the ceilings were a little bit weird. It kind of felt a little stuffy, but I think I was it was really easy to forget it once the show actually started. Because oh man, it felt so good being there. The what I really like about the event, I can't really say much because I've only been to. Okay, I've been to one Hololive concert outside of, or in Japan. It was for the gamers thing, but one thing I really enjoyed that I know I'm gonna like a lot more about like Radio City and King's Theater compared to like Makuhari for Fest is that the seats are elevated, or since the seats are slanted, I feel like a lot of people get really good views compared to where like Makuhari you have to, it's like flat. So that was really nice. Just the view was definitely great. And I wonder, did y'all have any preferences for the set? Actually, no. Before I say that, actually, I should go over both of the days. But day one was really fun. I was, I ended up sitting very close to some some people I knew that I wanted to meet, but our time just wouldn't line up. He was sitting right in front of me, which is really funny, and he also knew some people that I didn't know were acquaintances. So it was really cool that it kind of just gave me the chance to say hi to a lot of people, and it was really fun just sharing together. But oh man, truth be told, just a secret between you and me here. Um, I until the concert, I've only listened to All for One a total of once, the day before flying to New York. So I didn't know any of the chants the day of. Um, so I'm really glad. In that regard too, I'm glad I went at day two so I could get the revenge, personal revenge, for actually getting the chance right. But I say but a lot. Day one was really good. I really like the set list. Very strong. Advent. I feel like Advent just never misses with their unit songs, both like the actual songs and the performance. It's always really cool. Keep messing with the ear. Not thinking when I'm drawing. Oh yeah, there we go. Heard OPM was, oh no. I was not there to witness it. But Genesis was good. And then I got jump scared by Ina. This time, both days, I was caught off guard because my Oshis sang their solos so early into the early into the night for both days. So that scared me, but holy, their performances were cool. Ina killed it. I mean, I think most of y'all saw the artwork I did. I was moved. Yes, Ina jumped me. But Tamari was awesome. Sure, let me pull up the set lists. Kind of curious. I forgot what they were exactly. I don't remember it one by one. I'm also getting sleepy, so AFO set list. There we go. Where did it go? Where did the tweets go? I can't find it anymore. Sure, fine. Okay. A lot of new Ida animations. Oh, when am I gonna finish that summer vacation one? It's already the end of the summer. But that is a-okay. My mind is not flexible enough. When I draw, I have to lock in and get silent. This is not good. Yo. Keypad, please. There we go. Forgive me, I might have to focus. Hollow Silk Song stream? Yes, please. I've already been watching a bunch of the Hollow Knight streams. I might get Silk Song myself. I kind of want to play it. It's coming on just the Switch regularly, right? I want to get it on the Switch because I want to just play it everywhere. Okay, cool. Yeah, they'll have it on the Switch. I haven't checked out her stream yet. I saw people tweeting about that earlier today. Maybe I should. I'm gonna try like not being too psychotic on the line work. should pull up references because there are some that I have in mind for this. Yeah, I won't keep talking about AFO. This is great. It's like I've wanted to talk so much about the trip, and now I'm brain farting, and I haven't thought about anything to talk about. I guess I'll talk about after Tamari. There were a lot of stuff though. Gravity was really pretty. I mean, I'm a sucker for the really energetic songs, especially at concerts. But one of my favorite performances was CC's Wind Up. That was my. I'm exposing myself again, but that was the first time I heard it ever. But it was such a nice song to hear in the venue, and now I've been having that song on loop so much lately, just because of how much I really like the song and her performance over there. It's a very, very rough, but I'm also drawing it here. That's the other AFO artwork that I wanted to do, that I've been roughing out. Yeah, the choreo is really cute. That was one of the performances I really, really enjoyed. And that was really good. And actually, no, I have the playlist on the set list as a playlist on my Spotify. You'll have that playing on my just because I know I don't think this is gonna pick it up yet. All for One, great song. Genesis, awesome. Tamari, awesome. Above Below is really cool. We finally got them singing on stage. Justice was really cool. I really wanted to see all of them on stage. They're rocking the idol costumes, so cool. They look really nice in it. Above Below was so nice. That was one of the songs I already knew a lot because like I sang it in karaoke before with friends and stuff. Subaru's guest appearance in the song was really cute too. I think it was a perfect like member choice. It was Callie and Bay, right? The RRR. I think it was Callie and Bay. But I really enjoyed that. That was really cool. Another song I knew already. I was really happy to hear it. They killed it. Gravity was good. Wind Up was awesome. And My Feelings was good. Risu's performance was so good. The trio with Narissa and Liz, that was really good. It was also really funny because one of my friends the night before in that karaoke I mentioned, he sung this song. So when it came up, I think everyone that was at that karaoke immediately thought back to that moment. But man, it was such a good song, and they did such a good job. And then they followed up with Diamond Girlfriend. It's like, uh, I already knew last year because I was able to catch the day one of Breaking Dimensions. Iris sang Carbonated Love. That was awesome. That was one of my favorite performances from Breaking Dimensions. And this type of song just Eurobeat just works so well on stage. It was really, 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 really hype. But, and then they followed that up with the thing I'm drawing right now. This was one of my favorites too. I think this is the thing I've been listening to the most after Wind Up. Because man, this song was really cool with who they picked to sing it. And this was another stacked trio cover. Y'all will probably not see me progress well with this artwork tonight though, because my mind is honestly not in it. Countach was really, really cool. Oh yeah. Hey Mago. Check this out. After Countach was Monster. Oh yeah, and Reco 2 opening. I wasn't like in hindsight, it's like a duh they would put the songs in, but I was kind of surprised to hear it whenever I was there. So whenever they were showing like the members of the unit song, when they're showing the silhouettes, they kept pulling out like a lineup. I was just like, what is this insane lineup of Shiori, Koni, Ina, and Gigi? I was like, these are all people I really like. I mean, I like everybody, but it's like, what was this again? And I saw them show up, and I was like, oh, and Reco 2. That one was really cool. I'm just saying, I'm just gonna end up saying like that was really cool for every single one of the songs. But I think the next performance is like it's the Hall of Fame. We can't talk about it because we already know everyone's gonna put that in S tier. Fucking Liz's Stellar was a jaw drop thing for me. I don't know if it was the same for y'all, but I think for like my friends and I, all of us were kind of just like, what? 'Cause it was kind of like it was a left hook sucker punch for me because I did not expect Liz to sing Stellar. So I think my brain shut down at that moment and just went to just like hyped monkey state. And her voice was so good for the song. That was great, just hearing the bass, just you feel it through your body. I mean, this applies to all the songs, but it's like feeling the bass, the blaring lasers. It was so awesome. Yeah. Liz hit those notes so well. And then it was Station Archive. I was already a fan of the song before, from the Hollow Summer stuff, because I think I especially really enjoyed that Hollow Summer that year. But hearing Myth do a unit cover of it was really, really nice. And I think this is the AI background one, but I didn't even notice at the time because I mean I couldn't see it. I was way too far away. But it's a bummer. But the girl's performance was really good, and I think it was pretty touching listening to it. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, no, she plus Kamiyoshi combo. True! That specifically must have been insane for you. Yeah, I was paying too much attention to that, like everything else. I didn't notice the backgrounds either. I think especially if we were there in person, it's hard to notice. Because like even if you were close to the monitors, you probably wouldn't notice too well, unless you were like in the pit. But I think it was very like seasonally appropriate too. I mean, it was like for a Hollow Summer song, right? It was a nice way to cap off the summer, and just having Myth sing it just felt really right. Also, I kind of teared up. I usually don't tear up with stuff like this, but I teared up. Both like Myth and Promises unit songs did make me like cry when I was there. And I think then it was the last song before the encore, right? Yeah. Connect the World. That's like everyone's song. It's just not much to say other than yeah, it's good. It was really nice. I think for these unit songs, especially, it's really fun looking back at them on VODs after I get home, because there's a lot of little cute moments that I don't catch when I'm watching it live, right? At in the venue. That's really nice. Kind of just like seeing that when I get home. My hand is extremely slow tonight. Forgive me. And then after the encore, we ended the day with Odyssey. Honestly, after how long they made us scream encore, I'm really happy I'm really happy they ended it off with a slower song. Because if it ended with like All for One, I don't think like my throat would have handled it that well. Oh, forgive me, my vocal cords are probably still messed up from the concert. But it was nice, and it felt so good at the end of the day because there was another day on the way, which was the first for me. Because like last year for me, it was just then and there. So it was really nice to know that there was another day of this, because it was incredibly fun. Before I talk about afterwards, I'm gonna go to an idle meeting real quick. I'll be back. Wait. Straight back to talking about AFO, but afterwards we went straight to the Taco Bell. I'm a takodachi, so I wanted to go to the Taco Bell. So we went to the Taco Bell. As much as I wanted to karaoke, I think my voice was dead, and it was already really late after we left the Taco Bell. So I couldn't karaoke that night. But it was really fun going to the Taco Bell, just seeing a lot of tacos there. And I got to say hi to a lot of people as well. Yes, the Taco Bell did get swarmed. It was really funny being there. Yeah, not takoyaki. I don't think any takoyaki places would be open around the time we were out and about. But apparently that Taco Bell gets swarmed every year around that time, like by takodachis. But it was a lot of fun. It was really swarmed. A lot of people were just hanging out outside the place too, and the line was just huge. But it wasn't that bad at all being there. Shit, before I keep on just mindlessly doing line work, I'm gonna try to find references for myself for the line work, because I know there's some artworks that I like. Because I don't want to just be doodling here and like end up not using any of it.いろはさん、こんにちは。こんばんは。こんにちは。楽しかったっすよね。タコベルの混み具合ね。初めて足踏み入れた時、思わず笑っちゃいましたよ。でも、いっぱいタコたちとお話できて、めっちゃ楽しかったっす。It was really, really fun. But that was the end of the day for Saturday, at least for me. I know a lot of people were just like up till 4 a.m. probably singing their vocal cords out. But I think my group was pretty tuckered out after the Taco Bell. And besides, we wanted to go to the park meetup the next day. I think we split up after the Taco Bell. And I met up with or I got to say hi to one of the, I think the organizers of the Taco Bell meetup, and that was really cool. Did I ever pay my friend back for the Taco Bell? No, I did. As far as I remember. Y'all have those things where on the way back after these tiring things, you just think about the way home and it just makes you even more tired. Because up until that moment, I never think about like how annoying it'll be to actually like go home. So that was a thing. But after I got home, but not home, after I got back to wherever I was staying at, I crashed. I woke up fine early because I've been pulling so many stupid sleep the past few days around that time. Going to sleep at like 2 or 3 and then waking up at 6. I did that again. I got out a little late for the park meeting, but I arrived at the park meeting, met even more people, met cool people, Fisher Fauna, a lot of GG cosplayers. There was a really cute Ina cosplayer there. There's a really cool, another Ina cosplayer, the mad scientist. Ina, there's the idol Ina. It was really funny seeing a bunch of the propeller hats. Just let me know next time you're there, Mago. We should link up. Everyone's pretty chill. Park meetup. The park meetup was just a pretty cool place. I mean, decently close to a station. It was by like a river. So it was just like a nice breeze. Apparently there was pizza, but I missed out on that. I was giving out a bunch of taco stickers there, or just the entire trip. That's cool. But it wasn't too long until we had to move over to the venue. Second day I was on first mez, second floor basically. Honestly, I prefer that view. I got a really good view of like the everything on day 2, which was really nice. Oh, the holo booth panels on Sunday. I missed a lot of the booth panel stuff, or just like everything. Aside from like, I got the promo card for the card game, which is nice, but other than that, I wasn't able to stick around for any of like the streams and live events. But I guess I'm not too feeling bad about it. put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Y'all, you can tell that I'm listening to the playlists on Spotify. Before I'll talk about it later. Oh, on YouTube? I checked that out. Afterwards, yeah, I was straight to the venue. Day 2 was also really good. And it was basically, again, it was like near the middle. Day 2 for that. Also sat next to friends, which is also a lot of fun. I'm glad I brought like a bunch of pen lights because I was able to just have people borrow them during the concert. Because one of the things I went to I went to Miku concert last year at some point, and at that time I didn't have any pen lights, and that was the most miserable feeling I felt. Not having pen lights at like a concert like this, and knowing that feeling, it's just yeah. I'm glad I brought extras around for this, but because around in the span of that year, just because of that, I think that influx has made me get a bunch of pen lights. But strong start for day 2 as well. Start again. Another Enrico song with the crazy singers of EN. Obviously, that was good. Oh yeah, starting 4th Fest. Yeah, it feels so nice having actual pen lights. I'm not making progress on this drawing tonight, dude. That's fine, that's fine. Maybe I could work on like roughing out this one too. I want to see what it looks like right now. All the layers on. This one will be another heat artwork once it's done. But I want to lock in on this, so maybe I'll probably stop this one here. Not the stream, but just this artwork. Do y'all see the vision? One little thing is whenever I was working on this is a heavy file, so I can't keep it open for a long time. I was debating on making this cinemascope as well, like the way I'm doing Countach, but I wanted to differentiate a lot of these artworks, and after I kind of messed with the composition for this, it kind of looked better this way without the cinemascope borders. I'm really happy about this artwork. I think it's one of the strongest I've done ever. Because all of this pen light stuff, it's hand drawn. Of course, I use like references of like the actual pen lights I owned and stuff, but it's all freehand. And I think I managed to make them look pretty real, right? So I'm really happy with how this artwork turned out. I wasn't even sitting near this area, but I wanted to really go for something like this. And just like feeling the air of this concert just felt really, I don't know, it clicked something in me. And by the time I got out of day 2, I was just, there were a lot of goblins running around my head trying, like, just yelling at me to draw. And I wanted to draw something really good for Ina, because I don't think, I say she's my Oshi, but I rarely draw her. And I really wanted to do a lock-in artwork for her for and I'm really happy how this turned out. Used lots of references. I was staring at like Kai's artwork of Fubuki. Oh, wait, no, that's all he draws. I know he has a lot of them, but I was looking at one of his idol Fubuki artworks that he's done. I think that was really cool. I really want to do some of the performances from day 2 as well, if I can find the spot. Maybe I could do like a Wonky Monkey with Gigi. Wait, that'd be another Gigi artwork though. No, I mean that's always good. I really like drawing Gigi. I have an idea that I could do for Gigi's performance. It'll be a silly one. Because here's the cool one, and I'll have another silly one. Just like like today's artwork. How'd y'all like the... If y'all saw it, how'd y'all like... Where is it? Where is it? Oh, this one. How'd y'all like this one? If y'all have seen this one. This was a departure from what I usually draw. I went in. I don't know why I like drawing stuff like this sometimes. But my brain just turned off. Like most of this was all just like on very few amount of layers. I was mainly using just like 1 or 2 brushes for this, the entirety. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would turn out in my head. And this is the first time I ever had like Grok bots reply on my artwork. And it was really funny just seeing all the t-shirt, just seeing like images of this artwork on a t-shirt looked really funny. If people want to like make t-shirts with this or like make prints and just like put it on their walls, I really want to see it. Like if y'all ever do it, please take a picture and send it to me because I really want to see it. Yeah, I really like that artwork. I wanted to. There was also like I wanted to take a breather after just like the hard ass artwork I did for Enid, because all of these AFO ones, at least the ones I have right now, I really want to put like a lot of care into it. So I wanted to just put like a funny artwork in between. I also want to just scare people after seeing the Ina one. Just like, oh, this artwork's from the soul, and just follow it up with this. That was a lot of fun. But I also want to get this one roughed out a little bit. No, you don't worry. Don't worry. I rarely draw, you know. most of the time that I draw, you know, it never makes it out of CSP. Right, let's get the day 2 set list. After start again was Bibu's solo. It looked like day 2 focused a lot on Kiara and Sencho. I feel like a lot of the songs ended up being theirs, and all of them were really good, so I'm not complaining. I really enjoyed it. Bibu killed it. Both Ina and Bibu did like really dramatic songs for their solos. They did really good. They did a really good job. I really enjoyed it. I want I want to I haven't seen the VOD for day 2 yet because I haven't had the time to sit down for that. So I'm excited to check that out. I didn't expect Gigi to sing a Korone song, but it clicked. It makes sense. I'm really glad she howled really loud. I didn't think I was gonna howl in the crowd with a bunch of people. Ow! That was really silly, and it was fun. And then it was Chimera. And then it was Chimera with Kiara and Iris. That shit got me on the floor, dude. It did fit. It fit really well. And it's like I didn't think about it until like I heard her sing the song, but I guess like Gigi does make sense as like Ien Korone kind. Fitting calls. It was fun. It was a good song. It was a good song. It was fitting for her because I was always wondering what kind of song she was gonna sing because I realized with the day one set list that this time there were only Hololive songs compared to last year. So because a lot of my friends were like screaming, "Please, Gigi, sing Clarity!" But I soft knew that wasn't gonna happen, knowing like that they weren't gonna do non-Hololive songs. So it was surprising to see like her sing a Korone song, but it makes sense. Like now that I think about it, it's just really cool. Mm-hmm. And then Chimera. Chimera was wild. I think you like everybody in the venue felt the heat when the song started. Everyone was just like, "Oh shit, get ready." I just feel like Fuamoko basically got to sing would it count as a solo song or a unit song twice? Because they sung twice, both day one and day two. But like both of them, they both got like a solo part with like howling and why? Oh, weird. Howling wasn't in the playlist. Huh. Howling, Lifetime Showtime. They were both good. I will say I dropped the ball a little bit. I didn't study the song beforehand for Lifetime Showtime compared to Baldol. I was ready for Baldol last year, but I wasn't ready for Lifetime Showtime this year, given I was pretty busy with school. But alas, I did drop the ball. But it was really cute. They always do a good job. It was also really nice hearing them sing Howling. I really like the song because I got to hear Howling already live once before during the Gamers Fest. So it was really cool being able to hear it again. The next song was a surprise for me. I think it's the next song, but Shiorin's solo for like the Toa cover. That one was really good. I feel like Shiori's improved a lot with singing. And it was really cool hearing her low voice for Akuma. That was a surprise. That was a surprise for me for day 2, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Next song was at least in the playlist it says Suspect. I think a few of us in here, there's one person that comes to mind when we think of the song. This is kind of half an inside joke at this point, but there's an animator we know that made like a really cool MV using the song. I couldn't get him out of my mind when they were singing the song. It was a good. They did a really good job singing it, but I also couldn't get it out of my mind when they were singing "Suspect." I bet you were thinking about it too, Mago. Goat Lamos. Oh yeah. Is this around when they did the Ollie and Shuri had the MC? Shuri kissed someone again. Yeah. I think she got kissed this time around by Ollie. It was a cute MC. I know Ollie had to talk afterwards in her own stream about it, but at least from my perspective, it was really sweet. Just and it was nice seeing like how they handled it in the moment. I was surprised that happened though. Like, I haven't even gotten to mention any of the MCs. I really enjoyed all of the MCs. I don't remember the timings exactly. Mm-hmm. It's Ollie right here. I'm drawing Ollie right here. I don't get a lot of chances to draw Ollie, so I really want to do a good job with this one. That was also really good. That was Bay? They pulled the thing she did at HoloFest. Of was it last year maybe? I think it was last year. But her performance was cool. She really is like the dancer of EN. It's also cool, like she has the live version on Spotify. I really wish they would release live versions of these performances on Spotify or like on a CD or something so we can listen to the concert versions, especially if they're covers. We don't get that, so. Oh man, I can feel my brain slowing down. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm probably gonna end stream like maybe in like 20 minutes or so. I'm not gonna try to speed through everything because I'm gonna tweet about a lot of stuff anyways, I think. Not tonight though, I'm tired. I can feel my brain slowing down. This is bad. But I have like meetings I have to go to tomorrow. Capstone project's actually insane. Anyways. Oh, and then it was Do You. That was also really good. Kiara. They too had like both of my favorite songs from Kiara, so it was really good. Aki's song was really good. I know a certain Jimmy who really enjoyed that. I usually don't listen to slower songs because I'm pretty. I have like a child's taste when it comes to music, so I listen to like the loud and fast songs really often. But it's really nice. It's always really nice because I always feel like I wouldn't enjoy it, but then I listen to it and I really always end up enjoying it. And I mean, same case for a lot of these songs. Yes! The violin solo. I wonder if she was. I probably shouldn't ask this, but I wonder if she was playing that live because that was really cool. I'm gonna assume that was actually like done in like a real performance live because that was really cool. Good member selection too. Zena's in there. Oh, feeling gradation. This one was like almost like unfair. Because this one I was just like very obviously bawling. Like Mythos Seishun Archive made me tear up, but this one I was straight up crying. Whenever I was hearing feeling gradation. But it just worked really well with Promise. I really want to see the performance again, so I'm excited to see the VOD for this. I wonder if there's something. I don't know. It's like thinking about all this makes me hope I have the chance to just like do a lot of like drawing for Hololive and animating, because I feel like especially recently with how busy it's been harder and harder to give back to y'all and like just Hololive in general. I know it's like I don't blame myself too much for it because I know it's something out of my control because obviously I have priorities, but it did wear me down a lot until this New York trip of just not being able to draw at all. Or like the little I could draw, it was pretty stressful at the time. So I really hope, like, I know after I graduate, I'm gonna try to do a lot of freelance work while I job hunt. So I hope I can spend that time kind of just like giving back and doing stuff. Obviously, not just to give back. I want to do this out of my own passion and volition as well, because there's a lot of things I really want to do right now, and I hope that in turn that ends up giving back, I guess. Next song was really cute, Nico Caprina. Alright, okay. I know her song isn't on Spotify yet, but when was Gotcha Gotcha Adventure? Because that was really cute. Raura was really cute. I was cheering for her really loud. She's so sweet. I really liked their Gotcha Gotcha Adventure. Or was it day one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know she was only able to show it during her 3D live. There we go. Okay, Gotcha Gotcha Adventure was right after CC in day one. Okay, okay. That was a really cute performance though. I really liked it. Feeling Gradation, Nickel Caburina. That was really good. Holy High Tide. Mm-hmm. High Tide. Man, they put a lot. So many of these songs are so good for the stage, man. High Tide was so nice. Okay. I really like I really wish I had like I could give like an hour talk for each of these songs, because it feels like I'm just like glossing over them and moving on. But I'm also feeling tired. I was so good. Also, Gigi and it being Gigi and Narissa. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That got me on the floor. A lot of these songs got me on the floor. I is a song I always try to sing at karaoke when they have it. So I know that, like, I really like the song. It's a really good song. And then they got Gigi and Narissa to sing it. That was really good. And then it was Callie's medley. That was really good. I'm glad she sang End of a Life first, because when she pulled that out first, I was scared that she was gonna make me cry for the whole song. But then she followed it up really quickly into like other songs, which is really cool. I want to believe that was half intentional from her. Maybe she talked about it in like a live stream afterwards, so I should check it out at some point. But feel like Callie with this live really solidified like dad status. It really felt like she was kind of. I don't know if she likes being called this or not, but it really felt like she was the head honcho. She's in like the center of the key visual and all. So it was really cool seeing her wear that mantle. Whether it be intentional or not. Ooh, I can feel my head getting heavy. That's bad. Let me get through the set list and on stream. Because I still want to talk about AFO. And it was a Treasure Box. Treasure Box is a good party song, huh? That was the first, I think, was that the first time I heard it live? Maybe. That was really fun. Good lights, good members singing. Rara Bibu Cece, that was really good. All I'm doing at this point is just saying, oh, it was really good for all of these songs. I'm just thinking about the performance. The calls were really good for Treasure Box. And then Queen of the Night, if I recall correctly, that was one of like the summer myth event songs, right? Sorry if the keyboard's really loud. I forget that it's right next to the mic. Okay, yeah, it was the myth mash. Callie and Toa have really nice voices. They match really well. And they did Odyssey again. Yeah, to end it off. Ooh. I was surprised the encore ended up being 2 songs this time. Or for day 2. I'm happy. I'm not complaining. That was really cool. They got to do both Kira Make You Writer and finish it with All for One. It was really good. And this is the thing I mentioned about like getting good revenge for All for One. Because this time I knew all the calls. It was a good way to end it off. And then right after, we all, I think, wanted, at least a lot of us in the group really wanted to sing, so we ended up going to karaoke afterwards, even though our voices were already dead from the previous days. I think if anything made me sick after the entire trip, it was probably the karaoke, because I completely destroyed my vocal cords that night. I don't regret it though at all. It was really fun, and it was funny because the entire location of that karaoke place was just filled with a bunch of Follow Live fans just right after AFO. We all wanted to sing afterwards. That's something I never thought about, because I've never been to concerts this often until like the last few years. I never thought about it in the sense of like, wow, like being here, like hanging out with people and being at concerts really made me want to sing. I don't know if that says something about my ego or not, but I don't know, something about it just made me want to just like scream out loud and sing. And I feel like that's something really cool. And I think I really needed something like that after like a really stressful several months. Yeah, we dropped it and we broke the speaker. And we got to sing the songs that we didn't hear, like Clarity. So that was really cool. I think all in all, it was a really good trip for me just because of how much I got to do compared to last time I came to New York. But there are also some stuff that I let some stuff slips through. So I hope I get to go in again like next year. It'll be a lot harder because I'll need to save up a lot more money to actually go to just fly from Japan to New York. But I think I'll try to come with like some of my Japanese friends next time around. But I will try to be there. I kind of hope it's New York again, so I get revenge. Because I know they might switch it up. But we did New York 2 years in a row, so maybe we can go for a third. I didn't personally hold a meetup. I was in a lot of I was in some of the meetups, but I know I'll try to show up to Fest in March, and then I'll definitely try to make to the next EN live as well. So maybe when if we see each other then. But that's pretty much it for like ANYC All for One. Yeah, Radio City was cool. What if we see the cool lady again? If the cool staff lady's there again with like Narissa merch, that'd be really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to Fest next time because I won't have school. I'll actually have the chance to be at Fest this time. It was really nice. The day after, it was like a nice wind down day because my flight was very late into the night, so that I was able to spend the day just like one more day just hanging out with friends, and I had a lot of fun. That was like the one time I actually walked in Times Square during my entire trip. But it was really cool because that was my first time visiting Times Square during the day because I don't want to go during the night. I had really good Thai food before I left. That was like the best food I had, I think, while I was ever there in New York. And now I'm craving it. Oh, I want good food. That was really good. And then afterwards, we split up, said bye to each other, rushed packing up, and then came home. Got scared because our flight seemingly got delayed by like a whole 2-3 hours, but then it was a fake out. We left like just like an hour late, but we got home safely. And then I got sick for the whole week. Today was like the first full day that I was actually fully recovered. Up until then, my throat was just hell. Stuffy nose, head hurt. I still managed to draw the and the funny painting, so I'm happy I got to do that. But yeah, I guess that was my trip in a nutshell. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff, and that a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about, but I still want to make a tweet because I want to kind of just like have it concrete down. Yeah, it did make me sick, but I don't feel bad about it at all. I already said it earlier, but I feel like it's just proof that I really, really had fun over there. And I'm glad that I made this trip. I was kind of... No, I wasn't doubting that I wouldn't go at all. I was going to try to make sure that I go no matter what, no matter how busy I was. Because I knew I would need it. Because this is the first summer I didn't fly to Japan in a few years. Just because I had to take summer classes. And that summer semester of classes was really bad. So I'm glad I made that trip to New York. It was really cool. And now we're here. I'm still working my way through just getting like these artworks are kind of my way of re-experiencing AFO and kind of just keeping my soul at New York. I had a lot of fun, I think. I keep saying that, but I had a lot of fun. Am I planning to do the challenge of drawing sexy Mokoko? I don't think I will have the leeway to, because I already have so many drawings in mind, and I have an animation I want to finish. There's still one thing I'm kind of finishing up on the side. I'm planning on opening light commissions and opening heavier ones, at least for discussion. Because I need to start actually getting good income when I move back into Japan. Because I need to actually start supporting myself. I don't think I'll have the chance to draw Mogojan this time. But it seems like there's a lot of really good artworks already out there. I will try to do good with what I want to do right now. For the time being, that's the plan. Thanks for listening. I barely got any drawing done, but that's fine. I'm pretty tired for the day. I've pumped out 2 pretty good drawings personally, I think, recently, so yeah. I hope y'all had a good time in the past few weeks. I don't know when the next time I'll stream will be. I don't have my camera set up yet. It's like, I don't know if I can do Gunpla stuff. I have an insane backlog of Gunpla. So I'll probably have like 2 or 3 streams. Maybe more. In the next few months. Because I have a lot of kids that I need to build before I move back. Aside from that, Otsubaru, I'm very sleepy. Thanks for hopping in. I think maybe I can... There's an animation I've been working on for there's like an animation that I had based off of a Yaiba that I was working on around like April that I haven't finished yet. I just need to color it and then composite it, I think. I could probably maybe do that on stream. Coloring's a lot easier and I don't have to think as much, so that might be really fitting for a stream, so I might do that next time. I know I missed like a really good timing during like Labor Day to work on the stream and work on stuff, because I imagine a lot of people would be free at home, but it's fine, I was sick. Until the next stream. I have no schedule, so I apologize for that, but until then, Otsubaru, thanks for hopping in. It's nice to catch y'all.